Forbes. But before I start, I would like you to subscribe to our YouTube channel at Story Crib. And then there are lots of videos out there for you. If you haven't watched any of them, I would actually recommend you do so. And today it's actually about money, money, and money. You know, they actually say man made money mad, and they turned it the other way around and they said money made mad. Like money made man mad. But I don't know, it's actually because in this life it's all about the money, you know. You can't, if you don't have enough money, you can't do those things, you know. Money also provides comfortability, you know. You be able to travel, you are buying things you like, you know, the houses, the cars, you know. If I like more things like enjoyment and everything, so it's actually okay. And why I'm saying this is Forbes just released their top 20 rich list, you know, the highest paid hip hop artists right now. And the funny thing is that I didn't see any female on that list. Nicki actually probably went down from last year. She was there and now she's no more there. It's just a male dominant list, you know. Male are dominating every day, you know. They are just, a lot of people are adding more raps and they are taking up the stats day by day, you know. And I don't know if Cardi B was supposed to be on the list, but I for one don't know where these people get it from. But the list was from June 2017 to June 2018. So if Nicki or any of those females are going to be there, that means the money they earned from their album wasn't even there yet. So I believe by next year, these two, either of them, I don't know if the two are going to make the list, but I believe Nicki should be there by next year too. Cardi B, I don't know. And a lot of newcomers on that list, you know, from 11 to number 20, they are all there. So I'm just going to take you from the first 10, then I'll now do the bottom 10 too, you know, from that is number 1 to 20, that's 20 richest artists, you know, richest hip hop artists. And what if we just like had their money together and then we split it around each other, you know, we're going to go broke for life again. So just here's a list. In number 1, we have Jay-Z with $776.5 million, you know. P. Diddy, that's Puff Daddy, with $64 million. Number 3 is Kendrick Lamar with $58 million. Drake, $47 million. J. Cole, $35.5 million. And he's tied with Dr. Dre with $35 million to year. Sorry, Nas, $35 million. Pitbull, $32 million. Future, $30 million. 10, Kanye West, $27.5 million. So Jay-Z, we actually know where Jay-Z got his money from dropping that album, you know. He's saying he invests a lot in art and everything, and he trying to make more money for his kids, you know, Lil Heavy and Saint Brown, you know. Then Diddy too, yeah, Diddy is actually out there with a lot of endorsements with Ciroc, Hennessy, and every other brand, you know, the drink and beverage, mostly Kendrick Lamar, you know, most of his movies are actually coming up these days, and he actually has a stake in Netflix. So Netflix is actually streaming movies now. It's all money for Kendrick Lamar. Drake had a lot of income from his streaming, you know. He smashed the record, yeah, he broke the record. But the highest number of streams on iTunes and Apple Music, and then J. Cole, that is album, you know, the KOD and everything, and other songs on that album, you know, it was actually instrumental in J. Cole making more money this year, you know. Dr. Dre is still making more money from Apple and Beats, you know, the headphone, he's selling it, and then they have to pay him royalties every other year, you know. It's actually making, because Dr. Dre right now is no more into music, but then he's into business, you know, movies and entertainment business generally, you know, from having stakes in event venues and every other thing. Nas is actually having investments. He actually has a company now, you know, Queen's Rich Ventures, into housing, I know, with that tobacco stakes. And if actually Nas is not rapping about African culture, Nas is actually out there making more money for himself, and it's very, very good. Pitbull is having major sources in cannabis, in medicinal cannabis right now, you know, from using that in Latino, you know. They've approved it in different countries. Even in US too, it's believed that Pitbull will actually have a lot of stakes in medicinal cannabis right now. So Future is actually doing things out there in Georgia, you know, the state of Georgia, Atlanta, a lot of things. He has businesses, you cafeteria, restaurants, and every other thing. Kanye West is actually the best creative director you ever see. So that's where he actually makes much of his money from. It's actually a very good thing for him. So at the bottom 10 now, that's from number 11 to number 20. Yeah, 11 to 20th richest hip hop artist of 2018. DJ Khaled with $27 million. Migos, the trail group, $24.5 million. Eminem, $23 million. Chance the Rapper, $21.5 million. Travis Scott with $21 million. Birdman, $20 million. Lil Uzi Vert with $19.5 million. Lil Wayne with $19 million. Logic with $17 million. Meek Mill, that's number 20. There are actually 3 people on that list. They are tied. We have Meek Mill, Ross, and Sweet Beats. And the shocking fact is about this list is DJ Khaled on number 11. I actually think DJ Khaled, the way he flows and spends, you think he has more money than even Jay-Z, it's always out there, showing off his son, Hassan, I believe if DJ Khaled actually used himself as his executive producer in his last album, DJ Khaled would have been part of the top 10 in my opinion, but the love of a father to his son will always win no matter what. So Migos to Eminem. I know Eminem is actually has stakes in a lot of things. Chance the Rapper with helping a lot of people and still making top 20. It's actually a very good thing for him. He's trying to stop the crisis going on in Chicago right now. And then Kanye West wasn't participating before, but Kanye West suddenly changed, and then he's actually helping his community. The crisis in Chicago right now, helping the major cities there and trying to make sure these kids go back to school. Then I don't know, number 16 and 18, we have Birdman and Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne actually said Birdman stole a lot of his money. A lot of things the media said about Birdman. And if you're actually milking from these guys, it should be like top 10. Like Birdman is still out there at 16. With just one person between Birdman and Lil Wayne, and that's Lil Uzi Vert. Like, just look at it, just like $1 million difference. Really? Wow, that's really that's shocking. I expect Birdman to be like top 10, and then Lil Wayne is just here. Lil Wayne hasn't even done much in these few years, but then these past few years rather. But then he's there in top 20. It's a very nice thing. Ross is a very new in the game, and then within a year he's in top 20. I don't really know. Probably has a lot of merchandise, and he's just an artist. He painter, sculptor. So probably he's just like Jay-Z. He gets most of his money from art, and it's very nice thing. So Swiss Beats is gradually dropping, and he hasn't really been there. He has been much of a family man of recent, with his marriage to Alicia Keys, and probably every other thing has been put on hold for now in his career. His music and the production, so he doesn't produce anymore. So it's your top 20. So who do you actually think missed out in this list? Who should be there? I don't know I don't really know, but I just feel like rappers make most of their money from merchandise and royalties, publishing, copyright, streaming too. Streaming actually adds a lot of money. Music is growing digitally day by day, so streaming is becoming more of this. Streaming is becoming much of the artist's source of income, and tours. Yes, don't forget touring too. Yeah, going on tour, hitting the roads. You don't like it, but most of the money comes from touring. You just don't stay at home. In the year, last year, Chris Brown had tour. Yeah, Chris Brown. Okay, Chris Brown is not a rapper. He's not an hip hop artist. But then, Pitbull is actually a Latino rapper. More Latino rappers are coming out day by day. We have J Balvin and then Bad Bunny. Bad Bunny, that featured artist rapping in Spanish in Cardi B. I like it. So a lot of people this way. So just tell me who you feel should have made the list and who shouldn't be on this list. I'm looking forward to your comment. Okay, NEA Awards are back again, and this time around it's going to be going far away, Washington DC. That's where the award is actually going to take place. I don't know what it actually speaks to the people. If you are going to take awards, there are lots of Nigerians. There are actually 14.23, and that range million Nigerians in America. So, and a lot of US is gradually becoming the home place for Nigerians. Nigerians are taking that place gradually stone by stone. A lot of artists have had sold out shows even in America. Not forgetting Canada too. Recently Emi had this sold out tour in Canada. 3 cities. Montreal, Quebec, and Toronto. Yeah, Toronto too. So if Nigerians are actually taking Nigerian Entertainment Awards to DC, what are we like? What are the people in the country like? The many people that are actually in the country, where are they going to watch the awards? Like, are they going to stream it or so? So I believe the organizers of NEA should actually have a reason. They should have a sort of procedure and a backup plan for those that are going to watching that award. So these are some of the nominations going to take place in DC in October 6th of 2018 this year. So Afro-pop female artist of the year, we got Yemi Alade, Tiwa Savage, Seyi, Simi, Niniola. So I personally think the award is actually between Tiwa Savage and Simi. I don't know, but if it's pop, I don't see Simi. Simi doesn't really do pop like that. Simi is actually more of R&B and soul, but then we've seen most of our features coming from Afro-pop, Tiwa Savage, from causing that backlash and that relationship scandal with Wizkid all year round. So probably that got her on the list, international community respect her probably now. But I personally think it's between Tiwa Savage and Simi. And probably we never can tell. Yemi Alade can actually make a sweep too. We never can tell. So music producer of the year, we have Killer Tunes, we got Spells, we got JP, Chris Beats, Few Keys, and Fresh. Now with these particular people now, I just feel it's between Killer Tunes and Fresh. Fresh with his work with Davido in that assurance track, Azar, and most of Davido's tunes this year was actually produced by Fresh, and Fresh is becoming the in-house producer of DMW gradually. Killer Tunes working with Wizkid and Don Mighty, it's actually nice. Spells too, JP too. Not forgetting Chris B. I personally think Chris B shouldn't be on this list, but 2017 last year, Chris Beats and Kidominance, we are just forces in the production, we are forces in producing music, and they had these beats and these instrumentals that really went haywire, and they just went frenzy, and had very nice tunes laid by these producers. So best new acts, we have Slim Case, we got Small Doctor, we got Lady Donley, Dice Hills, Mr. Real. I think it's between Mr. Real and Slim Case, Mr. Real and Slim Case were very instrumental in bringing that new shaku vibe in Nigerian entertainment, Nigerian music. Everybody probably did the shaku dance, Not only these two people, most of the songs that dropped had a kind of shaku effect on every other tune that was dropped. Probably that was the major thing, the best thing that happened to Nigeria this year, shaku was everywhere. It's probably dying now, but I don't think, I really believe Mr. Real and Slim Case should have dropped album to cement this particular spot in that their brand, but they were not able to do that. 2018 is probably running out of, it's probably running out, and these two haven't done anything. Lady Donley is just that bad. So I don't know if there should be like a sort of it's a hotel vibe, There should bring Lady Donley or Dunsi, and probably I don't know any other thing, but Lady Donley has nothing to do on this list. Dice Hills, he was there, Way to, Mr. Biggs, and then Otedola with the money. So all those songs really helped Dice Hills to be on this list. But to be honest, Small Doctor too hasn't really done a lot this year like that. But then we selling out the shows in Agege and better areas of Lagos, those are where the street is, that's where the street is. But this category, best new act of the year should be between Slim Case and Mr. Real. So most promising act to watch, we have Tenny, we have Ido West, Bella Logo, Refresh, and Dapo Tubona. So if you ask me who this category belongs to, I feel it should be Tenny. Why? Because Tenny has actually had a very good year, from that Virgin. Virgin was only released last year, and she actually won the Rookie of the Year. So if you are winning the Rookie of the Year at the Headies, she will be winning the best, most promising act to watch. That's actually the Rookie of the Year too. It's actually the same way. If you say somebody is a rookie, this person is very promising. So you should be telling, Ido West hasn't really done much, hasn't done much in DMW, but then he's here on the list. Refresh with that song, I Don't Like School, everybody in Lagos, major clubs in Lagos jam these songs, and that got Tubona, the Wisest partner, yeah, wisest partner in their record label. So Bella will go to the same label. I don't know what both of them are doing, but I actually feel this list is political. And there should be, I mean, other people to be on. There should have been other people on this list, but then they're actually missing. So we don't know what's happened. But actually, I personally think Tenny is the most promising act to watch any day, anytime. All the award category. Tenny is my rookie of the year. Trailblazer of the year. Trailblazer of the year, sorry. We have Malik Berry, we have Duncan Mighty, we have Mayokun, we have Miss Keys, and we have CDQ. Yeah. So Trailblazer, I know what it actually means now. You know, that vibe, that's effect, that particular effect, you know, once their song comes on, you have this dimples, you know, you have this, I don't know, this kind of feeling, or these tingling feelings, you know. So Duncan Mighty has really done well for himself, you know, from May down to this current month, you know, to September. Duncan Mighty has a whooping number of 15 collaborations. Nobody has ever done it in the Nigerian music industry before, you know. He has been the most, there's actually a category that says hardworking artist of the year. I'm going to give it to Duncan, you know. But then Malik Berry, his new songs, you know, that album, you know, Last Days of the Winter. Last year he had Last Days of the Summer, and then it actually went by, you know. We have a lot of songs on that album that really made it to, you know, porn, you did porn, that song, and every other song was there. CDQ was nice, you know, Miss Keys was very good, but I personally think it goes to my opinion, you know what's up already. My opinion is the winner on this list. No offense to any other nominee on that list, but my Trailblazer of the year is my opinion. No offense. Alternative artist of the year, we have Flavor, we have Patoranking, we got Jolly Drill, we got Adekunle Gold, and Zoro, you know. Zoro is actually out. So this award is actually between Patoranking and Adekunle Gold, you know. Adekunle Gold will always be the alternative artist of the year, in my opinion. I don't know what Flavor is doing on this category, because Flavor actually belongs to a different brand, you know. This is not his category, but I believe Patoranking actually has, you know, recently has been doing well, but actually feel that Johnny Drill too has a good shot, you know, but the award goes to Adekunle Gold for his work in About 30. That album was really nice, you know, had a nice cover, so with him resting on the horse. I think Adekunle Gold is going to win. The Diaspora and International Artist of the Year, we got Rotimi from the US, Mnet from the UK, Skepta from the UK, Carlo from the UK, J Horse from the UK. So I actually believe the category, the winner of this category might actually be Mnet or Skepta. You know, Rotimi started where, you know, that collaboration was with 50 Cent at the beginning of that. He signed me with 50. It's actually very, very, very good. But then at the beginning of this year, he really lost that hype, you know, that buzz, you know, that vibe. He really lost it. And then Mnet has been doing well, yes. Mnet has been doing well. Collaborations with Mr. Easy, you know, with everybody. Skepta too. You know, the Nigerian influence and every other part. Then I believe Skepta's influence from Nigeria is really helping him to do well in the UK right now. You know, Stormzy is not in this one, but then they're all grime artists, you know. But then Skepta has been really, really good. Okay, there you have it. Those are our nominations. And if you are really going to be in DC, so my regards to all the celebrities. I don't know, I'm not going to be there. I'm going to be here feeding you those winners. You know, I'm really looking forward to those who are going to win. So that will be the end of my session for today. And don't forget to follow our social media channels at Twitter, on Facebook and Instagram. StoryCrypt247. This is the video of the day. Enjoy.